Hey, how's it going? It's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. I hope all is well with you today, and thank you so much for clicking on this pick a card reading. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at your next 48 hours. So what's going to be happening within your next 48 hours from watching this video. So all you need to do to find out is choose one of the 3 images on your screen. Feel free to pause the video here if you need some time. And once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below, where you'll find the corresponding timestamps to your chosen pile. And you'll also find a link to my website, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, that's where you'll find all the information. Okay, so let's get into your reading now. Click the timestamp and I'll see you there. Hi Group 1. So let's take a look at your next 48 hours. Okay, what's going to be happening from now to the end of the next 48 hours? What's going to happen from now to the end of the next 48 hours for you? So we have release, okay, which is death card energy in reverse. So Scorpio energy is coming through here. So it feels like there is some sort of resistance to change right now, okay? I feel like there's a part of you that feels you want something more, you want a change in your life, but you feel like something is stagnating. You feel like something isn't moving forwards in the way that you would like, or you're not able to release something. It's like you're holding on to something quite tightly here over the next 48 hours. But then here we've got dedicated effort. Okay, so I feel like you are going to be working hard to release whatever this is. And I feel like you're going to be focused more on the present moment. Okay, I feel like you're going to be working very hard on something here. Now, this could be that you're going to be at actual work, okay, whether it's out to work or if you have a home-based business or work from home. Either way, it feels like you're definitely going to be very, very busy. Okay, you could be doing some sort of home renovations, decorating. I'm also seeing painting here. So whether this is like painting your house, the walls, or this could be painting a beautiful portrait or a picture or a landscape or something. I definitely see you getting into some creative energy here, as well as putting in a lot of time and effort to earn money. Okay, could even be something creative that you do with yourself that creates more money and abundance for you these next 48 hours. Yeah, it feels like it's almost like a form of distraction for you. Like in order for you to get to a very positive place, in order for you to achieve the goals that you want, it's like you need to get out of this mindset that you've been in recently. And I feel like you're using these physical tasks as a way of distraction these next 48 hours. So yeah, if you've been going through a lot, Group 1, if you've been struggling mentally, if you've been struggling with any kind of hurt or pain, sadness, loneliness, anything going on that feels uncomfortable for you, I feel like these next 48 hours you're going to be letting it go. Okay, I feel like, yeah, you're going to be focusing more on physical matters, but then also I feel like you're going to be focused on some meditation, some deep breathing, okay, getting yourself to a much calmer place. Because yeah, I really do feel like you've been very much up in your head, Group 1. You've been thinking so much about your future, and maybe you've been working really hard to manifest things, or again, trying to change your circumstances in some form here. And I do feel like it's working. I feel like the effort and the dedication you are putting in is going to create very positive results for you, okay? Show the world the real you. Yeah, so it feels like whatever this work that you're doing, this project, or even like time at work with what you're doing, it's like you're tapping more into your authenticity, who you are. But I also see some recognition coming through here. So the hard work you're doing, I feel like you're going to get a lot of compliments about it. Okay, so whether this is at work and your bosses tell you that you're doing a great job, or they give you a bonus or some sort of reward. Okay, I do feel you're going to be rewarded for your efforts. But this could also be friends or family that compliment you on, again, everything that you've been doing, everything you've been working to achieve. For some of you, this could even be about your physical body. You could be working really hard to get fit, to get healthy in some way, or to shape your body. But it definitely feels like you're doing physical things which are going to provide rewards for you. And I feel like it's like a lot of people are going to see this, or a lot of people are going to comment on this for you. especially with the Aquarius energy representing large groups of people. So yeah, maybe a lot of people are going to see what it is you're doing. And then we've got prosperity lies ahead. So just what I was saying here, you are attracting wealth, you are attracting prosperity these next 48 hours. Again, it's like you're working on the manifestations, you're visualizing very clearly what it is you desire and living in the end result. Okay, and this will then provide the finances for you. So again, if you're manifesting specific things that cost money, because of course we can manifest anything we desire, but if it's a monetary item or something that you need a large amount of money for, I do feel you are bringing that in. So you're in a very powerful manifestation energy at the moment, Group 1. Very, very powerful. But of course, you do have to also take action to achieve your goals. And I feel like this is what you're doing, because Taurus energy as well, being fixed earth, it's like you have to do the practical things, the practical work in order to achieve your long-term goals. So it's like you know this, and it's not that you're not willing to put in the time, you're more than willing to put in the time and the effort, as long as you feel like it is working towards what you desire. So just know that it is, okay? Group 1, it is going towards what you desire. Now we've got bring love into the situation, Aquarius energy again. So double Aquarius here, which you may have strongly within your chart. 1 second, just having a sip of my coffee. Yeah, so you may have Aquarius running through quite prominently within your chart, but you also may have Aquarius on your 6th house or your 10th house. Both can represent work. So maybe this is you thinking outside of the box here. Like you're going to be doing something different the next 48 hours. Something that's going to be shocking, okay? Something that will shock other people, but would also shock you, I feel like. Either when you get started or when you finish, you're like, wow, I can't believe I managed to do that. I managed to actually achieve that. Like, I feel like you're going to be very, very proud of yourself. And I feel like whatever it is you're focused on, you are putting love energy into this. Okay, it's like you're focused on the positives, you're focused on the abundance, you're focused on the end result, and you do receive it. So, and again, it's like because you put that love into it, like whatever you create, if it is like a beautiful painting or something, like it's always going to look more beautiful and more authentic the more loving energy you put into it. Whereas if you're, painting in an angry state or painting, which can also be very therapeutic, could also turn out very beautiful. But I feel like in terms of what you are wanting to create long term for your goals, I feel like it's like you putting in that positive energy to what you're doing, bringing that love into what you're doing, which really does benefit you. Now, we also have communication is key. So I also feel like you're going to receive a lot of communication these next 2 days. Okay, a lot of communication. And I feel like this is from different people in different areas. So I feel like it's going to be a lot of communication connected to your work. But this could also be a love communication as well. This could be from someone that you've been wanting to receive a message from or hoping to receive a message from that you receive within these next 48 hours. Okay, I'm definitely seeing like 2 areas with the Gemini, like 2 faces. But yeah, I feel like this could be connected to money and to your manifestations, but also connected to your love life in some way. But let's just get some more information here. Your next 48 hours, Group 1, what's going to be happening? Oh my goodness, look at that loyal heart. There it is. I definitely see you receiving information from somebody that feels loyal to you, okay? Somebody that only has eyes for you, Group 1, okay? This person is coming in to share. I feel like they're coming in to share ideas with you. There's some sort of idea that they have. So they may come in and suggest something. They may say, they may even give you advice on what you're doing for work or what you're trying to manifest. So they may come in and give you some sort of tip, advice, or they may just be there as support. They may just be like, here, like, what can I do to help you? How can I be your rock? How can I support you? Okay, because this person is so focused on you as you are focused on them. So it's a mutual connection. So it's more than likely the person that popped into your mind as soon as this card came out. Okay, that person that you feel loyal to, as well as they are loyal to you. Like you both only have eyes for each other. It's a very mutually trusting connection. Okay, so let's see what else is coming through here. TikTok. So you may be spending some actual time on the literal app TikTok over the next 48 hours. Maybe you record something or post something on TikTok that does very well, because that would connect very well with social media, with all of the Aquarius energy and the large groups of people. So yeah, it may be something that you do, or maybe something even you repost, okay? Something that you've shared on another social media platform and then you share it on TikTok. Okay, but if it's not the literal app TikTok, I feel like this is about timing here, divine timing, that you'll feel like everything is working out in divine timing, even though it may be a little bit slow, okay? Things won't be moving as quickly as maybe you imagine, but everything is definitely materializing and manifesting for you regardless here, group one. Okay, we've got why. So you may be in the beginning of the next 48 hours questioning yourself a little bit, questioning why something has occurred, why something... Maybe if this is connected to what you're struggling to let go of initially here. Again, this could be your mind, certain thoughts, ruminations, maybe even a certain perspective you're struggling to shift. Okay, but this could also be maybe you're struggling to let go of this person because it's not the time, you're not ready, and they're not ready to let you go. Okay, so yeah, it could be that they are coming in to help rectify this, to help bring in more hope and to help answer your questions as to why. So yeah, if you've been questioning why something's been happening with this person, maybe you felt isolated by them, maybe this is something that was stressing you out, but within the next 48 hours they come in and they bring you clarity, they bring you understanding, which is really nice to see for you, group one. Okay, because I feel like you're going to be much more peaceful by the end of these next 48 hours, because not only will you be working incredibly hard and achieving a lot of goals, I do feel that you're going to receive a lot of answers, a lot of understanding, communication, which will help to clear your mind, which will help you to feel more relaxed as a whole. Okay, then we've got prayer feather. So yeah, I feel like that connects as well to the meditation. I feel like you are going to be spending some time meditating and actually praying as well. Like whether it's praying to God, whether it's praying to the universe, to your higher source, to your spirit guides. Okay, I feel like you're going to definitely spend some quiet time reflecting. And again, this could be this quiet time manifesting, visualizing very, very clearly what you want, what you desire, but remembering to live in the end result. Okay, so I feel like this is you manifesting, receiving whatever it is that you're working towards or whatever it is that you are desiring. Not just focusing on winning it or bringing it in, but actually receiving it, actually using it or experiencing it in the present moment. Okay. And I feel like this is also you feeling like your prayers will be answered. Okay, you're going to get a lot of your answers, a lot of your prayers answered within the next 48 hours, group one, which I love to see for you. And then we've got Chiron wounded healer energy coming through here. Okay, so I do feel like you are going through healing these next 48 hours, group one. You may have some tears flow, just to let you know, okay? But don't see this as a negative thing. This is a positive thing, because every time you cry, it releases positive, happy enzymes, okay? Enzymes that help you to calm down, help you to find more peace. That's why we cry, okay? Our body reacts that in that very physical way to that pain, okay, which helps to heal us. And so I feel like you're going to be embracing the emotion that comes up for you, okay, allowing yourself to grieve if there's a loss that you're going through right now. Or again, there's something you feel like you're trying to get over. For some of you, you may actually be going through grief, okay, you may have actually lost someone very special to you, and my heart goes out to you if that's the case, group one. Okay, for those of you that have recently lost someone, it's not something you can just switch off and be healed from. It takes time, and sometimes you never feel like you're totally healed from losing somebody, but you find better ways to cope each and every day. And I do feel like you being very busy, again, whether this is an actual loss, somebody has passed, or whether it's a relationship that's ended or some other connection. It feels like it's definitely a connection. For some of you, it could even be a job though, okay? There could have been something here that, again, you feel like hasn't gone your way or that you've lost, but you will see that it's a gain in the end in some way. Like you may be able to acknowledge the loss and mourn and grieve the loss, but I do feel these next 48 hours, you're going to come through the other side feeling much more hopeful about your future, okay? Much more in alignment with what you desire for your future, okay? And I do feel you're coming together here, communicating with this person where you both feel loyal to each other. It's very strong, dedicated energy. It's giving me fixed sign energy too. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and what was the other one? Scorpio. Okay, so group number 1, your next 48 hours. Okay, so we've got the 3 of Wands. Yeah, the first beginning of this 48 hours, I definitely feel like you're going to struggle actually to see your future, okay? It's like you want to be able to see the future to move forwards, but again, I feel like there's a lot of mental stress, okay, associated with it. So again, I feel like this is you coming to a point where you take a load off here, where you decide, you know what, I need to focus on being calm. I need to focus on being positive. I need to focus on finding the solutions to whatever these issues are, focusing on the practical effort. So you will be doing practical things, but I do feel there's going to be a lot of downtime here for you to actually focus on your breathing, focus on meditation. Okay, now there may also be some sort of cancelled plan here. I get the sense this might be you cancelling a plan on someone, okay? So yes, something you may have arranged, you may need to readjust, okay? So definitely be open to flow these next 48 hours. Like I said, it may be somebody that cancels on you. So yeah, be very open to it because you may feel a bit judgmental about it initially. But this judgment is showing an awakening here, okay? There is an awakening within the next 48 hours. You are going to be seeing everything so much more clearly. You're going to have, as I said, much more clarity, much more understanding about this relationship, about your work situation, about what you're working towards. You're going to understand maybe why it is you want what you want, okay? Or how it's going to come to you, how it's going to materialize. Now, just notice we've got the Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck, and then we've got the Knight of Swords as well. Like, I feel like you have been dealing with a person who's very in and out, okay? Could be a long distance connection, but it seems like their communication is very flighty, very all over the place. But I feel like within 48 hours, they're going to come in and offer you some form of love, okay? So if they've been a bit scatty or a bit distant lately, I do feel that there's a flip on its head here. There's a shift, okay, where they're going to be much sweeter, much kinder. I feel like this is them not just complimenting you, but actually they may express their feelings of love for you or their feelings of care, okay? Or they may offer to go somewhere with you where they want to spend some quality time. I feel like they want to show you how much they truly appreciate you. So I feel like they're going to actually send you a message and let you know how much they appreciate you. But you may be a bit judgmental of it. You may be unsure as to what to say. So you may actually hold back from replying straight away. Okay, so you may not even reply within the next 48 hours, but I feel the opportunity will definitely present itself to you. Okay, so I'm just going to get some fishbowl messages on this as well. So anything else that's going to be happening in your next 48 hours? Interesting. I've just seen a couple there, so interested to see. So we've got practical joker. So it may be that you're going to perform some practical jokes on someone. It could be like a jump scare type of situation where you're like hiding behind a wall and you jump out at someone. They may do it to you. You could also watch the show Impractical Jokers. Okay, now we've got someone is watching you. Ooh, always a bit creepy, that one, isn't it? But I feel like it's this person with the loyal heart, but also it's other people, it's multiple people that are going to be watching you. People are definitely going to be observing you these next 48 hours. So again, not to creep you out, but just so you know, people are going to be watching what you're doing, what you're working on, what you're manifesting. And this person with the loyal heart here as well is going to be watching you. Almost like watching before they come in, before they make that decision to actually reach out to you, okay? They will be keeping an eye on you. That's interesting. We've got blue eyes and we've got green eyes. So the fact that 2 eyes cards have come through is very interesting. So it could be that you have blue or green eyes, or your person also has blue or green eyes. You could be attracting people in or connecting with people that have blue or green eyes. And this could also be about your vision. Again, I know I've said a lot about manifestation. You're going to be visualizing things very clearly. Eyes seem to be very prominent. And obviously, what is the eye's purpose is to see. I do feel like you're going to see things much more clearly these next 48 hours, much more than you have. And then we've got let me go. So there it is with that release. You will be letting this person go. And again, maybe not for good. Okay, you may just be letting them go temporarily, but you know what it's like with manifestation as well. Maybe you've been manifesting a text, okay, or some form of communication. And so it's like as soon as you actually let them go, you focus on these other things, that's when they come in, okay? So that makes a lot of sense. We've got gateway here as well, and then hypnotherapist. So the hypnotherapy, I mean, maybe you'll actually be getting some hypnotherapy these next 48 hours, but you may be taking this upon yourself, doing some home hypnotherapy, okay, maybe doing again these meditations or some form of online hypnosis. Again, it feels like you're going to be very focused on clearing your mind, working through any issues you have, any mental blocks you have. I feel like this is your 48 hours to release those blocks. This is your gateway to manifesting everything you desire, to bringing in this love connection, to bringing in the money that you need in order to achieve what you desire. I feel like you're wanting to travel. Definitely getting a strong travel sense with you, group one. So I feel like there's something about a travel, maybe a trip, or the money that you need for a trip. I feel like you're manifesting, you're desiring, and I feel like you're going to achieve that desire, okay? So through these next 48 hours, you are manifesting so much abundance into your life. Now, you may not see all of the results in the next 48 hours, but I feel like you're getting the ball rolling here. You are going to see some results, especially when it comes to this love connection. That's definitely coming through. But the other areas, like the material goals, may take a little bit longer, but I do feel you are bringing them in. And I feel like you're also going to be having a bit more fun. I feel like you'll realize that you need to have a bit more fun in order to bring these things in, okay? Because it reminds me of that woman, Helen Hansel, I can't remember, but that woman that won all those competitions and used manifestation techniques to do so. And a lot of the time, you know, she was doing it in a very fun way. She wanted to enjoy the experience. And I feel like when you enjoy the experience of manifestation, it manifests so much easier rather than putting it too much emphasis or stress or pressure onto it, which can then cause a bit of backfiring because you need to be in a very positive energy to get what you want. So I do feel you're going to be in that positive energy, which is going to bring in those results for you. But you are going to have to really rein it in with your mind and not let your mind sort of carry away with you or go into, you know, a place of pressure or a place of stress. So you're definitely going to have to be mindful of where your mind is going. So make sure that you are focusing on meditation, but you definitely are going to be doing that, group one, from what I see here. So this is what I see. I hope it resonates. Of course, it may not resonate now, group one. It may take 48 hours to do so. So please feel free to comment now or come back to the video within 48 hours and let us know how it resonated. You can comment anything you like or comment a red emoji as well if it makes sense and you don't want to type too much, but you want to show your energetic support, okay? Liking the video also does this. So thank you so much in advance. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Hi, group two. So let's take a look at the next 48 hours for you and what's going to be happening. Okay, so let's take a look. Your next 48 hours, group two, what's going to be happening? Ooh, okay, we have the third eye. As a first card, that's very intriguing, group two, because this is your connection to your intuition. Okay, so you may actually be drawn to the color purple or indigo blue over the next 48 hours. So you may be wearing it, you may be wearing it right now or wearing some jewelry that's that color, or, you know, maybe you're connecting more with the crystal amethyst or lapis lazuli. Okay, I definitely feel like your third eye is open, okay? You may be getting bombarded with a lot of spiritual messages the next 2 days, okay? So yeah, you're definitely going to be very open, very fluid in that sense. Okay, opportunity beckons. Yeah, so again, it makes sense to me that it's like you're following your intuition. Okay, you're allowing your intuition to guide you more so, to guide you into new opportunities. So it may actually cause you to Like, you may cancel something, you may miss out on something, some sort of opportunity here, but it's for your highest good. So yeah, if somebody cancels on you or a plan gets cancelled for some reason, see it as a positive thing. Okay, see it as that is your intuition letting you know it's what's right for you. Okay, or if something isn't right for you, it's being taken away. So yeah, be very open to embracing the changes of the next 2 days. Okay, because I feel like it's going to bring in much more positive options and opportunities for you. Ooh, and then we have the throat chakra. So 2 chakra cards coming through here. So you may also be drawn to the color blue these next 2 days. So blue and purple, very strong colors here. Again, blue and purple crystals, maybe even blue and purple foods or drinks. Again, you may not even notice, like your intuition will just say you're in a shop and you're thirsty, and then you just, I don't know, you buy a blue smoothie or something, and like you don't realize till afterwards and you look at it, oh yeah, Sophia from Zen Guidance said I would be drawn to these colors the next couple of days. So yeah, it may not be initially, but again, just maybe even when you've been food shopping or something, like look at the colors of the foods that you've chosen, even the package colors. Sometimes I notice that as well. Like I'll bring food back on a certain day and I notice it's all the same color, whether it's the actual raw state of the food or it's the packaging, it'll all be a similar color. And it's like, oh, well, clearly I need to be working on this chakra today. Now the throat chakra, we've got share the love here. The throat chakra obviously connects to your throat, so it connects to communication. So this maybe you're going to be speaking a lot the next 2 days, or you may be receiving a lot of information, communication from other people. I am seeing a lot of connections with friends. Okay, we've got the energy of 3 here, so it may be you meet up with 3 friends or 2 friends, you and the 2 friends. It could even be like a third wheel situation. So it could be you and like as a couple, and then you bring someone in, one of your friends, and you do things together. Okay. But it could be, like I said, you just receive information from a group of friends. So maybe this is also an invitation to go somewhere, to do something. So yeah, it feels like, again, it's like there's a missed opportunity, but then it opens the gateway for a new opportunity. So yeah, let go of anything else that doesn't serve you. And if it feels like I say, you may decide to cancel, or if somebody cancels on you, or something else occurs that you feel like you need to focus on, just see it as a very good thing, and that you're in the flow state these next 48 hours, okay? That you're needing to flow, to spend more time with friends, socializing. Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like you're going to be spending as much time alone. Maybe you've been spending more time alone recently, but the next couple of days, I do feel like you're going to be more social. So whether that's actually meeting up in person or speaking a lot on the phone, I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of chit chat going on here, a lot of throat activation. So then we have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Show the world the real you. So again, we've got friendly energy, definitely seeing a strong connection to friends these next 2 days, these next 48 hours, group 2. Okay, so may even be friends that you haven't seen in a while. Okay, maybe you haven't heard from in a while, perhaps. Or these might be friends that you see quite regularly. Obviously, it'll be different for all of you. But like I said, I definitely see lots of friendly energy. So it could even be someone's birthday here. It could be your birthday and people are reaching out to you to say happy birthday. Or maybe it's one of your friends' birthdays and you're reaching out to say happy birthday to them. And then it ignites more plans, initiates more plans to meet up, more social events for you. This could also be through social media as well. You may be connecting with a lot of people on social media. You may receive a lot of abundance through this, because I feel like, yeah, there's large groups here. So this may also be that you might post something that goes viral, okay, group 2, especially if you have an online presence, or even if you don't, because viral videos can happen at any time, in any place. So it doesn't always matter how many followers you have. But obviously the more followers you have, it tends to be easier for things to go viral, for example. But I do feel like you're going to have, yeah, definitely some viral videos where, you know, they're hitting hundreds of thousands of views and likes and watches, maybe even up in the millions for you, group 2. Okay, so yeah, just be very open as well to posting. And when we've got be bold and make the first move here. So yeah, I feel like you are going to be making some sort of movement here. You're going to be taking the action. You're going to be getting the ball rolling. So yeah, it feels like either you're going to be reaching out to other people, you're going to reach out to maybe even someone specifically, maybe someone that you hadn't thought about reaching out to, but it just comes to you because your intuition is so strongly connected. I feel like you've also been manifesting a lot of things lately, group 2. So whatever you've been manifesting, I feel like things are going to start to materialize in the next 48 hours. Okay, I feel like you're definitely going to start to see some results of this. But this is the thing with manifestation. Sometimes we have to take that action. We don't always know it at the time as we're visualizing it, but later on it may be that we're being guided to take action to get the ball rolling in certain circumstances. And so, yeah, I feel like this is you doing something, taking action to achieve your goals. So again, whether it's creating a video or a photo or something to post online, for those of you that are in that realm, I do feel, again, you're going to receive a lot of success by doing so. Okay, but if social media, for instance, isn't so much your thing, I feel like this could even be you reaching out to, like I said, an old friend. It could even be like somebody in a romantic context. Okay, maybe you've been waiting to open up, to share something, to be open and honest, to communicate your needs or your desires, or just to connect with them in some way. I do feel like you're going to be taking the reins here moving forwards. And then look, we have communication is key, Gemini energy. So yeah, there will be a lot of communication going on these next 48 hours. A lot of back and forth. You're not going to have a huge amount of downtime, I will say this. So whenever you do get a spare minute, definitely give yourself time to relax. Okay, group 2, because yeah, you're not going to have as much time to relax these next 48 hours, but hopefully after this point you'll be able to have some real downtime. Okay, but yeah, I just feel like your phone is going to be blowing up. You're going to be having messages continuously. Again, maybe it's connected to a viral video, maybe it's just connected to whatever this action is that you decide to take, or this movement here, or maybe someone else gets the ball rolling, maybe somebody else reaches out or suggests something to you, but then you're the one that initiates this. So yeah, it could even be you meet up with one friend. They're like, hey, why don't we make a plan to meet up with so-and-so? And then you're like, yeah, sure, I'm going to reach out to them. And then you reach out and then you meet up as a threesome, for example. Okay, or you plan something else for the future. Maybe even you plan to go to an event. You could be planning an event here with friends, going to, somewhere where there's going to be a lot of people. Could be a music event, could be somewhere traveling together even, or it could be something where it's going to be like a mutual interest, something that you all very much enjoy, but also something where there is a large group of people, okay, answering the calls. So yeah, I feel like you are going to be receiving many phone calls, many texts, emails, DMs, as well as you making calls, as well as you sending DMs or sending emails or whatever it is. Like, you are going to be taking action yourself. It's not all going to be passive communication that comes in. There is going to be plenty that does come in, but some of it is definitely going to be you initiating it and moving it forward. So just remember that, group 2, okay, to feel inspired, to allow yourself to follow your gut feeling. Okay, if you feel something instinctive, I must reach out to this person, I don't really know why, but I feel like I need to reach out. Or you may even feel like you need to ask them some sort of question that's quite simple, but you may not see that you may start the communication off by asking a simple question, and then it materializes into something more. You may end up getting something more than you bargained for in a way. So yeah, it can be very open to being fluid, to communicating, to being bold, to being confident and reaching out as and when and to who you feel called to. But I do actually feel like you're going to receive an actual telephone call, one where you're literally speaking on the phone, your phone will ring and you will answer it. I really feel like you will have friends that are calling you, but could even be a romantic partner, okay, that is going to call you, okay, not just text. I do feel you're going to get a lot of texts and DMs, but I also feel this is an actual old school telephone call that you're going to receive here. And then we've got Spirit Keeper of the East, which is air energy again. So yeah, so much air in your whole reading here. You may have a lot of air in your chart as a whole, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, okay? Or this may just be a very airy couple of days for you, okay? So yeah, just know that you're going to be receiving, like I said, a lot of communication. You're going to be doing a lot of talking as well, okay? A very chatty couple of days, but I do feel as well you're in a very powerful manifestation phase. Have faith in your dreams. So I feel like what's going to happen over the next 2 days will also restore your faith in what you're desiring, in what you're trying to manifest. Because sometimes you just need, like, say, for example, you enter 10 competitions. And maybe one is like a jackpot, some of like mid prizes, and then maybe you enter like small prize competitions as well. Like maybe that you win a few of the small prizes, but then that gives you faith that you can then win the bigger prizes, because that's sometimes one of the best things to do. If you really struggle to manifest things, if you're really focused on the big things, it may be that your belief isn't strong enough yet to be able to manifest those things, because you really have to believe and expect that it's coming to you. So it may be that you decide, or you focus on the small things, or you get some small wins, okay, which restores your faith or makes you feel like, yes, it's possible. So you may start to reevaluate what you're trying to bring in, what you're trying to manifest, so that it can instill that true belief that you can achieve whatever it is you desire. Okay, group 2. So let's just see anything else that's coming through for your next 48 hours. Okay, so I'm not surprised to see that Knight of Swords, okay, because it's strong communication again coming in. This person is racing in to come and speak to you. I definitely feel like it's a masculine energy. They feel quite young, so they may be younger than you. Okay, but they may just be maybe slightly more immature, but I feel like they're also quite impulsive here. But like I said, you're going to be receiving multiple communications from many people, from friends, potentially from lovers, maybe even business prospects. And look, I feel like this is you being so happy, like you're just sat there enjoying, luxuriating in all of these messages and all of these offers that are coming in for you. I feel like this is you feeling it's a wish fulfillment. So again, something that you have been wishing for, you are going to receive. So maybe it is that communication. Maybe you've manifested a text or a phone call. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles. We're just holding on to something pretty tightly here. There's a struggle to let go, but I feel like it's a good thing. I feel like it's a positive thing, especially with the Strength card, the energy of Leo that's just come out there, because I feel like this is you actually feeling strong in your belief system, strong in what you desire to manifest, okay? But also, I feel like this is about money, okay? You may be wanting to hold on to money the next couple of days. You may not be wanting to spend much money. Maybe you don't need to spend much money the next couple of days. It may be that other people are coming in and being very generous with you. Maybe they're buying you drinks or buying you food, giving you gifts. Again, for some of you, it could be your birthday within these next 2 days or leading up to it. Okay, so you may be receiving, a lot of gifts. You may also be going out partying, going out doing fun things. Leo rules the 5th house of fun and excitement. So I definitely feel like you're going to be following the fun somewhat here. Okay, which you may feel a bit rigid at first, but I feel like when you start going with the flow, things are just going to start flowing to you. Opportunities and gifts and money. And again, I feel like if you go out with friends, they'll be buying you drinks or they'll be buying you food, okay? And again, it's not something I feel like you expect anybody else to do for you, but I just feel like there's a lot of generosity coming through here. So you're just going to be in this state where you're attracting so much. I just don't feel like you're giving as much as you're receiving. Not when it comes to communication. I do feel you are going to be putting yourself out there. I still feel you're going to receive more communication than you're going to be putting out there. It's like you'll put out a little bit and you'll get a lot back is what I'm sensing here. But I feel like in terms of your money, I feel like you're going to be holding back, not wanting to spend too much or not needing to actually spend too much, because all of your needs are going to be taken care of here, it feels like. Okay, you're definitely going to feel a bit more carefree, a bit more fun, and allowing yourself to just flow like water. Okay, so your next 48 hours, let's see what's going to be happening for you. Okay. So we have exciting times ahead, which makes sense, especially with that Leo energy. So you are going to be excited. It isn't going to be a dull 48 hours. Sometimes it's funny with these readings. You never know what's going to come out and how your next 2 days are going to go. But, some days can be a bit more boring, of course, but definitely not. These next 2 days are going to be exciting. There's going to be a lot happening for you that is going to feel fun. We've got Be Honest. Gifts to show I care. So that makes sense as well. Again, if it's someone's birthday or a holiday, it may be, you are going to be receiving lots of gifts. Okay. And be honest, I feel like this will be you and another person, people wanting to come in and be open, to be honest and to be upfront. It makes sense with that throat chakra and energy. Definitely a lot of honesty. And yeah, like I said, being upfront is coming through here. We've got food. Of course, you're going to be eating food over the next 48 hours. But as I said, I feel like you're going to get free food. I feel like, yeah, someone's going to pay for a meal, or someone's going to say, oh, hey, I just bought this food item and I don't want it. Do you want it? Yeah, so I feel like you're going to be enjoying food, you're going to be receiving a lot of food, but some of you may actually be on a diet, you may be holding back on indulging too much with food. So that's for some of you. We've got technology, which makes sense as well with the Aquarius energy we've had come through here, because Aquarius represents the new and the innovative, which of course technology is. So yeah, I feel like you will be using technology, maybe to connect with friends or to connect on social media for your work in some way, okay? We've got builder. Oh, IT consultant, which kind of goes in with the technology. So yeah, you may be spending a lot of time on the computer, on your phone. This may be in terms of building up your business or building up your wealth, or maybe for some of you building up a roster of different people, okay? Then we've got honeymoon. So it could even be a roster of new clients for some of you, maybe new friends. So honeymoon, yeah, I mean, for some of you, maybe you are actually going on your honeymoon. That would be amazing. Maybe you'll meet new people and new friends, or maybe you'll share this on social media and it will blow up in some way. Okay, but it may not be literal honeymoon like after you've gotten married. It may be like just the honeymoon period where you just, you know, like you feel everything's just going well and you're just in a heightened state of happiness, and you feel super elated. You kind of feel like you're up in the clouds. You're not really grounded in earth, which actually again makes sense with all the air energy. It's all very much up in the clouds, isn't it? There's not much earth. It's sort of bringing you down, and I feel like you will come back down to earth as well, but I think you're just going to enjoy the next couple of days and all the abundance that it's going to bring in. Because we've also got karmic here, and karmic energy are things outside of your control, things that you're destined to do and achieve in this life. So I do feel a lot of these things aren't going to be things that you plan. These are things that just happen, things that just force you into a certain position, but that bring you abundance. Okay, and then we've got fix and take control of what you can. So yeah, I feel like this is also, it's a very positive energy for you to be in, because I feel like this is you focusing on those things within your control, and everything else outside of that, I feel like you will be letting go of. I don't feel like you're going to be overly focused on, you know, what happened in the past or what happens in the future. I feel like you're going to be very present, living in the now, focusing on what is right in front of you, focusing on those things that are within your control, and letting go of anything else that doesn't serve you or that you can't change in some way. So it's a very healthy mindset for you to be in, and I feel like it's definitely going to pay off with all of these wonderful things that are coming in for you, group 2. So I really do love this reading for you, and I hope you love it too. Of course, it may not make sense yet. Please do give it the full 48 hours before making your final judgments, and if it does resonate, please feel free to come back to this video after 48 hours and let us know, did it resonate? Did it all come to pass? And if it does resonate, please comment how it does, or you can leave a blue emoji, any of your choice. It just shows your energetic support for this video and for my channel as a whole. You can also like the video to show your energetic support. So thank you so much in advance. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now. Hi, group 3. So let's take a look at your next 48 hours. Okay, what's going to be happening in your next 48 hours, group 3? What's going to be happening? Oh, we've got new vitality. Master. Got Capricorn energy there. The heart chakra. Ooh. Love this for you already, group 3. The next 48 hours. This is looking great. Okay, so I feel like there's something new coming in. There's a new spark, a new passion. Okay, so this could be a new romantic opportunity. It could, I mean, especially with the heart chakra, okay? Your heart is going to be open. You're going to be feeling the love these next 2 days. Now, for some of you, if you've been waiting for somebody to text you or to reach out, I do feel they're going to, okay? Because there's a release of a block here, a communication block, maybe even a love block. If your heart has been blocked recently, I feel like it's going to start being more open, being more flowing, allowing love to flow to you unconditionally. So you may also forgive somebody these next 48 hours. You may decide that it's time to let something go, to free yourself of something, because this Master card in reverse is about letting go of things that no longer serve you. These could be addictions or negative habits that have formed, or it could even be negative relationships that were unhealthy or toxic. And I feel like you're going to be definitely focused more on true love, self-love, and again, acceptance. Maybe acceptance of the situation or accepting the person as they are in some way, which is really lovely to see. Really, really lovely to see. And again, there's like this ignition here, this new spark. So maybe somebody new that's coming in for some of you here. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But yeah, it could be either somebody new that comes in, or it could be somebody from your past, somebody that you've not been in contact with these next 2 days that comes in, opens up to you. I feel like they want to open up their heart. They may have been refusing to see the true love, the innocence of this love before, but there's something about them being able to unblock this, them being able to see the truth of this connection or the truth about their real feelings. Okay, so yeah, definitely somebody in your life is going to be much more kind, much more open, much more loving towards you. Okay, and I feel like this is also you being much more loving towards yourself. So again, whatever these negative habits are, unhealthy patterns, this is you choosing to focus on the positive, choosing to focus on health, choosing to focus on wealth, love, all of the positive things that you want and desire in your life. Okay, and releasing anything that no longer serves your highest good. Okay, we've got be bold and make the first move. And I felt called to place it here. So I feel like this is someone that's going to be bold and make the first move towards you. So maybe somebody that, yeah, like decides to ask you out. They may have been too afraid. They may have lacked the courage to actually approach you in some way. But it feels like over the next 48 hours, they're going to find that courage to actually reach out to you, to do something. But it could also be that you may do something that kind of ignites this. Like you may, for example, I don't know, say this is through social media, you might watch their story or like their story, or maybe you like a photo of theirs, or maybe you even speak to a mutual friend, you know, and give this person a compliment or something that they hear through the grapevine, and then that inspires them to reach out. Okay, so for some of you, it may be there's something kind of indirect that you do that spurs this person on. But regardless whether you do that or not, I feel like it's this person that truly is going to want to make this first move. Okay, regardless whether you initiate anything or not, or trigger them in some way, I feel like they're just going to feel this internalized push where they need to come towards you. You're very close to achieving your goal. So yeah, I also feel like this could be something professional, something you're working on here. Like you have this goal, you have this dream, something you want to attain in your future. Okay, and this is you achieving that, or you're very close to achieving that over these next 48 hours. So it may not be that you receive everything that you want within the next 48 hours, but I feel like you're going to receive signs that those things are on their way to you. Okay, now that makes sense as well. We've got adjustments are required. So yeah, I feel like there will be things that you are going to be changing up. So again, maybe if you've got a habit like smoking, for example, maybe you're going to cut down the next couple of days or quit. Or if this is alcohol and you're going to like limit your alcohol intake, or maybe it's connected to food, or it could be connected to shopping, it could be connected to a person. There's so many ways in which addictions can take hold. So yeah, it feels like you are going to be making some positive adjustments for your life. Whatever has been out of balance, I feel this is you bringing things into balance here. Then we've got Sagittarius energy here. Luck is on your side. We love to see that, don't we, Group 3? That you do have luck on your side, that this is going to be a lucky cycle for you. You are going to feel like your luck is in within these next 48 hours. So for some of you, you might actually win something here. If you've entered a competition or something, yeah, you may actually win. Okay, so just know that this is going to be a lucky cycle for you. But I do feel it also is connected to love. So you may feel like your luck is in when it comes to romantic relationships. So if, yeah, you've been waiting for a text, you've been waiting for communication, this is you receiving that communication. But this could also be, as I said, some other form of communication you receive that's very positive. Okay, or some other form of love that feels very positive. Could even be, like I said, somebody new that asks you out. Could even be a bit of both. It could be the abundance of the old and the new coming together, wanting to ignite things with you, wanting to take you out. Love this for you. Okay, so then we have flexible. So this could be quite literal in the sense, maybe you are a very flexible person, maybe you do a lot of yoga, maybe you're a gymnast. So you might actually be doing some yoga. You may be spending some time focusing on, the present moment, focusing on breath work and meditation, focusing on moving your body, okay? But I also feel like this is the fluidity within your routine because, poised. I feel like you'll begin the first part of this 48 hours being kind of in limbo, where you're a bit like, I don't know what's next. I'm not sure. Maybe you're not sure of all of your plans just yet, but things are sort of going to materialize as and when. There's some room for spontaneity here, I'm feeling. There's an openness here. So it's like almost you're ready. And again, maybe this is like, I'm ready to give this up. I'm ready to make the changes and adjustments that I need in order to create the life that I want. Okay, and I know that I need to be more fluid. Like, for example, if you want serendipitous things to happen to you, you have to be open to serendipity. So it's like if you have every second of the day planned out, you don't leave any room for spontaneous things to occur. So when you actually have some free time, you allow yourself to flow, maybe not plan so much on that day. You allow for more things to actually occur surprisingly for you. So I feel like maybe you will leave things a little bit open. You will allow yourself to flow like water, okay? And then we've got by the book. And the number 11, you may be seeing the number 11 in synchronicity a lot the next couple of days, group 3. I'm just gonna have a sip of my coffee. Yeah, so we've got the master angel number here. Now, you may also be spending some time with family. Family could be an important factor here. So whether these are your parents or your children, could even be the family that you've created, a family of friends, okay? But I definitely see you being around people that you trust, people that you truly care for, people that truly care for you as well, where there's no hidden agendas, okay? So I feel like it's like your circle's quite small in a way, even though I feel like you're going to be receiving new information, new people coming in, old people coming in, wanting to connect. But I feel like you're going to be very focused on the people that, like I said, truly love you, the people truly care about you. Okay, you may also get some information about a loved one. I feel like for someone here, one of your loved ones has a heart issue, okay? And it may be that there's a cure that's figured out not within the next couple of days, but maybe it's something you find out. Maybe they've gone to have a procedure. Maybe there's more medication that they're now going to be on in some respect. Or I don't know, there's some form of medicine that comes through that helps to heal one of your family members. I get the sense it's a female family member for a lot of you. But of course, for some of you, maybe it's male. It may also be you. If you know yourself that you have heart issues, okay? I know it's a very specific message, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. So disregard it for those that it doesn't. But I am definitely getting that sense here. Now we also have Dream Traveler. Okay, so I feel like you're also going to be dreaming about traveling. Okay, so it might be in your literal night dreams. You're going to be thinking about or dreaming about these beautiful tropical places, seeing a beautiful waterfall here and all of this lush greenery. So this may even be that you're actually going to plan a trip. It may be planning a trip with family. Okay, or maybe your family invite you on a trip somewhere. Or this could be, like I said, with a group of friends that you truly care about, that are like family. But I feel like you are going to be in a very positive mindset, I feel like, as a whole. I feel like you're going to be quite relaxed. Again, I feel like you're going to be fluid. I feel like you're going to be focused on the positive, focused on your dreams and what's to come. Okay, then we have the 3 of Pentacles here. So you may also be doing some form of study the next couple of days, or maybe it's work training. Okay, you may even be teaching as well. You may be teaching people something. Okay, but you may even be hanging out with people in a group of 3, because I'm seeing the 3 elephants here, 3 people here. So you may be hanging out in groups of 3s, okay, these next 48 hours. Now we also have this King of Cups, strong water sign male coming through, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So yeah, there's somebody coming in. I mean, it could be a father figure or a father. It could be a romantic partner as well, but somebody's going to come in and offer you a lot of love. Again, because this person truly cares about you. So I feel like this person is already in your life, okay? Or if this is somebody new, when they do come into your life, it's like they're emotionally mature enough. They're already ready to enter into a relationship, to enter into a partnership. This person isn't messing around or being immature or being flaky. This person is ready, okay? Established. But that's why I feel like for a lot of you, it's somebody you already know, or like I said, it could even be a family member. Interesting, we've now got King of Pentacles in reverse. So 2 male energies, both seem older, maybe older than you, or quite mature in some way. But it's like you've got this one that's very sweet and kind, loving, you know, that wants to really nurture you, wants to be your rock, to support you on an emotional level, because they truly do care. Okay, it's not anything fake here. It's all truly genuine. But then you've got this kind of selfish king over here as well. Somebody who is refusing to give their time or give their energy. They may even be a bit miserly with their money, a bit stingy in some way. So you may also be dealing with somebody that is a bit like that, or maybe you're even comparing the two. Maybe you're seeing this person here and comparing them to this person and saying like, you know what? I don't need this person in my life. I don't need somebody that's miserly, somebody that's selfish, somebody that withholds so much. I know I deserve this person here, or somebody like this person. Because for some of you, it could even be like your father, okay? Or like someone where you say, I want somebody like my father. I know, again, very specific message, won't apply for all of you, but that's just something that I'm picking up here. Okay, especially if you have a good relationship with your father. If you don't, disregard. But I feel like there's going to be some form of comparison between 2 different males here. And I feel like you're going to see this drastic difference. I do feel you're going to hear from both of them though. Like there's 2 strong energies, and I've seen that from the beginning of the reading. It feels like there could be one new and one old. Okay, but with the Hermit reverse card of Virgo, there definitely is like an opening here. So if there's been a lot of quiet inner connection recently, or if you haven't spoken to either of these men recently, could even be a friend, could be another form of a family member, work colleague, I do feel you will hear from them in the next 48 hours, okay? So your next 48 hours, let's see what we have here. So we've got don't wait. So yeah, I feel like this will be, and I've just noticed, look, we've got toxic here. So yeah, I feel like this is don't wait to release toxic habits. And I feel like this is you, like you're not going to be waiting or holding back. You're just going to be focused on letting go. Okay, anything that no longer serves you, that you feel is unhealthy, that it is not benefiting you, don't wait. That is your message, to don't wait. Do it now. As soon as this video finishes, it's time to cut ties with whatever this is. Because you have the power is in your hands these next 48 hours. You're going to have a lot of control, because there are some days or some events where they're more karmic. There are things slightly outside of your control, but within these next 48 hours for you, group 3, I feel like you're going to have all of the power. You can make the changes you want. You can bring in the abundance that you want. You can manifest the things that you desire, because you're going to be in this very fluid, flowing place, allowing things to just happen naturally. Okay, we've got human rights. So you may even maybe you'll read something that's about human rights, that's about helping other people. It's something that's outside of yourself and helping the greater good. So you may even have a discussion about this with somebody. Okay. Then we've also got progression to self. So yeah, it feels like you're going to be more connected to your true self these next 48 hours. Which makes sense as well with all of these releasing maybe of limiting beliefs, releasing a lack mentality, releasing these addictions that maybe have held you back, and you're going to feel more authentic within yourself, because again, maybe you've grown, you've learned to become more powerful, you've learned you don't need to cope in the same way that you did before, because that's what addictions connect to really, they're coping mechanisms. So it's not that the external factors that caused the need to cope are going to change, but it's how you cope, okay, that I feel like it's going to be very important to you, okay, and I feel like that's something that's shifting here in a very positive way for you, group 3. And then we have the 3rd house and the 7th house, okay. 3rd house represents communication, the mind, Okay, it can also represent neighbors and siblings. So you may be connected more, having conversations with neighbors, maybe about human rights or power, or like I said, with your siblings, if you have any, or this could be, as I said, lots of communication coming in, lots of talking going on, lots of thinking going on as well. And then the 7th house, which is the house of relationships, okay, partnerships with other people. So yeah, you're definitely going to be spending time with other people here. That's been very clear. So again, whether it's with family or with friends, yeah, I don't feel like you're going to spend as much time alone. Maybe you've spent more time alone recently, but certainly these next 48 hours, I don't see you having much alone time, okay? I definitely see you being with other people. I do feel like you're going to be learning a lot, or certainly teaching as well. So yeah, there's so much happening within these next 48 hours. I'm so excited to see, how this unfolds for you, Group 3. So if this resonates now, please feel free to comment below. Comment a green emoji if it does resonate. But feel free to come back to this video after 48 hours has passed to let us know how it unfolded or if it did resonate. Okay, and letting me know in the comments or giving the video a like shows your energetic support, and also subscribing to my channel shows your energetic support. So thank you so much in advance for doing so. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the link to my website is below. I do hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye for now.